Life has a way of changing us. The things that happen in our past has influenced the person we are today, good or bad. There was probably a time in your life that you were positive, you were upbeat, you were hopeful, and then life happened. You went through a disappointment and now you've lost hope. Bad things keep happening in our lives, and with every disappointment, it just feels like a layer of our authentic self is just being stripped away until we finally get to that point where we don't even know who we are anymore. If you feel like you've lost your true self, the good news is that you can find yourself again. All you got to do is pick up the Bible and read it and rediscover, and maybe for some people, discover who God created you to be, the real you, the joyful you, the hopeful you, the confident you, the compassionate you. When Jesus came, he fulfilled the prophecy written about in Isaiah 61, 1 through 3, where he says Jesus was going to come. Isaiah prophesied that Jesus would come, and Jesus fulfilled the prophecy when he came to heal the brokenhearted, to give liberty to the captive, to comfort all who mourn, to give beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Jesus came to comfort us, to release us from captivity. Anything other than those things come from the devil. Just comes from the devil. It's not from the Lord. When Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, they went through the shame and the guilt, of disobeying God and realizing, that they were naked. And the Lord spoke to them and asked them, "Where are you?" And that's just Genesis 3:9. God knew where they were, right? But they had lost that intimate relationship with the Lord. God didn't create them to be guilty. He didn't create them to be fearful. He didn't create them to be shameful. He didn't create them to hide from him. He created them to have a relationship with him. But their disobedience, believing the lies of the enemy, caused them to withdraw. And sometimes we did do that too. We believe the lies of the enemy, and we do things that we know are not pleasing to God. And instead of running to him, we will want to run away and hide from him. And that's, again, that's the trick of the enemy. He wants you to run away from God instead of running to him. But God did not create us for that. He created us for a fellowship. So we have to stop hiding, stop feeling guilty, stop feeling shame, stop being disappointed about the things that happened in the past, and allow the Lord to restore joy, peace, and confidence in your life. It is the enemy that comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's John 10:10. It's the enemy that does these things. But Jesus came so that we may have life and have it more abundantly. So don't let the enemy steal your joy. Don't let him limit your vision. Don't let him stagnate your talent. Don't let him keep you hiding, from your true self, but pursue your dreams. Enjoy life, dance like there's no tomorrow. Let God's love bring back wholeness to you. Get your power back. I like to watch Law and Order SVU, and the trailer for that is Olivia saying to a victim, "We're going to get your power back." And every time she has said that, I'm like, yes, we're going to get our power back. And that's the attitude we have to have. Yeah, we're going to take our power back from the devil. It is time for us to take our power back. It's time for us to take our dream back. It's time for us to rediscover, and again, for some, discover the real us, the real you, the real me, the person God created us to be. Time to come out of hiding and be the real us. Amen. Thank you for joining me. I'm Charlotte with Chosen and Accepted. Please subscribe to my channel below. And remember, you're chosen and accepted by God. The enemy will always try to destroy your identity. He'll always try to get you to hide from God or run from God. But God is a loving Father who always has his arms open, waiting for you just to turn to him. That's all, just turn to him, because he's always there. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Amen. Thank you for joining me. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye bye.